Hello and welcome to Minor Talks about the bonuses in a Civilization bonus guide for the Huns in Age of Empires 2 the Conquerors. So as I said, this one is the Huns, and let's have a look at their unique unit, which is the Tarkin. It costs 60 food and 60 gold. And the main thing about the Tarkin is that they're very good anti-building units. They can destroy buildings much quicker than pretty much any other non-siege unit. So if I were to create one, they have 110 hit points, so quite a lot, 7 attack and 1-2 armor. If I were to get a blacksmith and go to the Imperial Age and get all the upgrades, and I'll show you the Elite Tarkin, 1000 food and 500 gold. So 110, 7, 1, 2. They now have 170 hit points, so they go up by 60 hit points. So even just to spend all that resources on upgrading to the Elite Tarkin, it's well worth it, because you get 170, 60 extra hit points, 4 extra attack, and I've forgotten what it was, but it's definitely much more armor. And so fully upgraded Tarkin, I'll just make sure there's nothing else I can get at the barracks. Yep. And the fully upgraded Tarkin will have 170 hit points, 15 attack, and 7 armor. So they're pretty formidable unit, especially for 60 food and 60 gold. The unique technology for the Huns is atheism, and it costs 500 food and 500 gold, and what it does is adds an extra 100 years to relic and wonder game time. So I believe wonder is 250 years, so it would make it 350 years. But this affects all civilizations, not just the Huns itself, and not just the enemy themselves. But it also causes spies / treason technology to cost 50% less. So this is very useful, but it does it for all civilization. So if I were to research it, spies still cost 200 200 gold, but it's every villager that's around enemy villager. It would normally cost 200 gold, so it would now cost 100 gold per villager. The team bonus for the Huns is that stables create their units 20% faster, and so this is useful if they were team bonus. If one of their allies were the Franks, because the Franks, they can get heavily upgraded paladins, and so being able to create them 20% faster is a big advantage to them. Now you may have noticed up here I seem to have 3 of 200 population, but the only buildings I've got around that support population are the town centre, which is 5, and the castle, which is 20. And that's because the Huns, they don't need houses. If you play the campaigns of the Conquerors expansion pack and you play as Attila the Hun, you would have noticed that in their second level, one of the first lines is, "Let's get rid of these houses, us Huns don't need houses." And so you do see quite a few players in multiplayer playing as the Huns, simply because they don't need to worry about houses. And it's a good civilization for beginners to get started on, just so they don't need to worry about the houses situation. They can just create as many units as they want to. In the Castle Age, cavalry archers cost 25% less. So if I were to see how much they cost there, 28 wood and 49 gold, but they would normally cost 40 wood and 70 gold. Now, in the Castle Age it is 25% less, but it's in the Imperial Age, which I'm in now, it costs 30% less. And it goes the same for heavy cavalry archers, so 28 wood, 49 gold, and it's still 28 wood, 49 gold. And so that's, heavy cavalry archers are quite a good unit to have. So if I just get all the upgrades and get Parthian tactics and Thumbering, actually Thumbering doesn't do anything, but 80 hit points, 10 attack, 4 armor and 7 range, and to have that at costing 28 wood and 49 gold, I would say that's pretty good. The final upgrade for the final bonus, I mean, for the Huns is that the trebuchets are 30% more accurate, and because sometimes the trebuchets, they don't always attack a very particular point. You know, even maybe a wall. If there was a single wall around, the trebuchet would hit, you know, the wall 4 out of 5 times possibly, but now they would be closer to 5 out of 5 times. So those are all the bonuses that the Huns can get. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, which shall be the Japanese.